and already making a difference. Little Ava Reyes of Polk County was diagnosed with spina bifida before she was even born. But her mother says those two words don't define her.
She is the happiest baby, and she is so full of life and sass.
Now, Ava's being featured on billboards around the country, spreading awareness of what's possible.
She's just so amazing. I feel like she could change the lives of so many people.
Oh, and we are so happy to be joined by Ava and her mom, Erica Reyes, here on the Curvy Couch this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm shaking your hand, but I feel like we already know each other because we just met, what, about 15 minutes ago? Where?
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom. And it was so funny because when I walked out, all I saw was just this beautiful, adorable baby. I didn't even think anything of it. And so for people who may not know, what is spina bifida?
It is a neural tube defect, usually present before birth, and affects their spine. It's an opening in the spine.
I was going to say, so, okay.
Yeah, her spine didn't basically grow correctly when she was in my belly. Here, baby. So it can, you know, it's lifelong. There's no cure for it. You know, there's a couple options about, you know, how to go about repairing it. Ava's was actually open, and she was actually missing skin on her back.
When she was born?
Before she was born.
Before she was born. So did they have surgery then, or tell me about the surgical options for you?
Yes. So we could choose surgery before she was born, in utero fetal surgery, or we could have done surgery after she was born. We qualified for fetal surgery. It was a lot of testing. It was a lot of testing for the both of us, but we ended up qualifying for it. So that was our decision that we got done at 26 weeks.
So that was a C-section then, right?
Yes.
At 26 weeks,
Yes.
where you had the fetal surgery, and then you had another C-section at how many weeks?
30 weeks.
30 weeks.
Yes, 30 weeks and 2 days, yes.
Wow, absolutely amazing. You know, one of the things is when you hear that diagnosis, and I have to ask you, when you heard, what went through your mind?
You know, really, no parent, you know, handles the news, you know, okay. You know, when I got the news, I was laying on the table getting my anatomy scan done, and I was looking at my cousin, you know, like, look how beautiful she is, and I was laughing and, you know, watching her toes wiggle on the monitor, and they came in and told me, you know, there's something wrong with your baby. You know, she's missing part of her brain. There's something wrong with, you know, she's got 2 issues with her brain. You know, there's, you know, her spine didn't grow correctly. And the first thing you think is, you know, what does that mean? I didn't know. I've never heard of spina bifida before until Ava got her diagnosis.
And this is your first child, too. This is your first baby. Ava, though, has since appeared on billboards all across the country celebrating World Spina Bifida Day. How did that come about for you?
Well, one of our really good friends, Amanda Kern, she's the founder of Redefining Spina Bifida. She talks to a lot of higher ups. Thank you. She talks to a lot of higher ups, and she talked to a few people who thought it was, you know, a great idea to recognize spina bifida on World Spina Bifida Day on October 25th. And she sent in a whole bunch of photos of different kids, and Ava was one of the lucky chosen 3.
Ah, well, she is absolutely stunning. What are some of the milestones that you've seen with this beauty here?
There's a lot. So, you know, typically when you have a full-term baby, you know, with no, you know, nothing else going on, you don't see the small things. You see walking, crawling, holding bottles, talking. With Ava, it's different because we have physical therapy every Monday.
Yeah.
So, you know, we get to see her learning how to sit up, learning how to sit up and then go to her hands and her knees, go from her hands and knees to sitting position. Simple things such as reaching over and catching herself.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's little things that, you know, normal parents, I guess you could say, don't really think of, but Ava having Chiari too, it's a lot of cognitive delays.
Yeah, yeah. We have to wrap, but I do want to ask you really quickly, what is the message that you would like to send to people who may have questions or may be wondering about spina bifida? Because as I said to you, when I saw you in the bathroom and saw her, all I saw was a beautiful little baby. I didn't even think spina bifida. Remember I told you that off camera. What message would you like to send very quickly?
Whether they get the surgery or not, kids with spina bifida are amazing. Kids, adolescents, adults. they're just as capable as the rest of us. You know, it might take them a little bit longer. You know, they might have to have a little bit of extra help, but they're very happy and amazing and can do a lot in life.
Well, she is already doing so much in life with the billboards and everything else, and you're amazing too, Erica. It's such a pleasure to meet you. And we did get your good side. She said, this is not my good side. Every side's your good side. Beautiful lady. All right, it's 9:19. Jamie.